Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, so shop my stash, trying on new makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. Honestly and truly, I don't say that just to say that. I appreciate you all, especially those of you who have stuck around. You are all the real MVPs. So as you could tell from the title of the video, I kind of wanted to chat with you a bit while I got ready. It's going to be a super simple makeup look, nothing too extravagant. I might forget to mention what products I'm using, but I always link everything down below, and I always link the exact shade of what I'm using in case you didn't know. Yeah, summer is here and I feel like that usually creates some changes, but yeah, I just wanted to chat, sit down and talk to you all. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, hair is pulled back. I already went into my primers, Rhode Skin Glazing Milk, Gucci Mattifying Primer for my T-zone, and Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum for the perimeters of my face. I'm going to use the little sample that I got of the Fenty foundation when I went to Houston. I'm not sure about this foundation. I have mixed feelings because it does not perform the same every time. I've been using it for what, week and a half, almost 2, and it just doesn't perform the same every single time I use it. So I don't know if it's the primers or what. It's definitely performing better than it did in Texas. I just sometimes by the end of the day I'm like, wow, this looks beautiful, and other days I'm just like, okay, this does not look like it did the other day. I'm still not sure about this. Would love to know if you tried it and if you're loving it. Okay, so I actually was going to film this video right after the last day of school for my oldest, which was on May 24th. So when it comes to summer, if you have kids, your kids are home. It's summer, the days last longer, they're full of so much energy, and I just feel like houses in the summer are a little bit louder, you know? I received a comment, and look, I totally get it. I totally get it because I've been there, you know, I've been on both sides, like when I didn't have kids and now I have kids. So I know, although I don't remember how great the silence was when I didn't have kids, but I totally get it. Basically, the screaming of my children in that video, they did not enjoy. Asked that maybe I should silence and do a voiceover. Yeah, just basically keep my kids quiet. And then I also was not complimented because I feel like anytime you tell someone they look tired, definitely not a compliment. But yeah, I was told that I looked tired, and if I look tired, it's because I am tired. I am a single parent half of the year because my husband works away from home. He is in the oil field, and when he goes to work, he works in New Mexico currently. Sometimes it changes to West Texas. Just depends where work is. So if I look tired, that's because I am tired. Okay, I'm gonna jump into this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. It's the older one. They just recently came out with a new concealer, but I purchased this not too long ago when the Sephora sale was going on, so I do want to use this. So basically what I'm trying to say is, bear with me. I can't control the noise sometimes, you know? It's impossible. Kids are kids. There's just no way that you can have them stay quiet all the time. So if it's one of those days where you just can't handle it, maybe click out of the video and come back when it's a better day. And, you know, the noise that my kids make don't annoy you. I did see a quote today that I resonated a lot with, and it said, if something is annoying you, that is because it is currently teaching you patience. I could so relate to that. My twins They just turned 3 in February. They'll be 3.5 in August. They're at that stage where they're fighting every 5 minutes. And I'm telling you, every 5 minutes, they're fighting. There's just nothing I can do, you know? I close the door behind me, but sometimes they're just still so loud. And I used to apologize a lot about it, but then I felt like maybe I was being too repetitive. It's like damned if you do and then damned if you don't. So yeah, it's summer. Kids are loud. My kids are home. I mean, I would say sorry, but I'm not really sorry because that's what it is. That's what my life is right now. You know, I enjoy doing videos, and for right now, it's just impossible for it to be completely silent all of the time. Now, there are videos where it's a little bit better when it comes to the screaming in the background, but there are videos where it's just one of those days and there's not much I can do about it, you know? All right, Westman Atelier contour stick in truffle. I picked this up while I was in Houston. Yeah, and even if, say, it's not my kids, luckily where we live right now, we don't have houses that are super close or like on top of each other. So we do have a good amount of space in between neighbors. The ones that are the closest to us, they're in their older age. I want to say probably early 70s. Maybe mid 70s, so they don't have any kids, but the other neighbors, their grandchildren are around a lot. But even then, like, we don't hear kids playing outside other than my own, you know? When we lived in Houston during summer, there was just no way of preventing hearing kids playing outside because it was summer. They were out of school. They were out there playing, you know, being kids. Right now, instead of having to deal with noise being made by the neighbor kids, it's my own children. Whereas in Texas, it was both. My children and then the kids playing outside. It's just, there's no win-win. You can't keep everyone happy. It's just impossible. So impossible. But I totally get it. Trust me, I totally get it. Because like I said, I've been there, you know. There was once upon a time where I didn't have twins. And I know how you felt. Say, you're one of the people that does not do well with screaming children in the background. Yeah, so it's just, it's such a tough situation. I don't want to stop filming because my children are home. It just sucks. That's one of the reasons I feel like why sometimes mothers feel like they can't do anything. Or say they're at the grocery store and their kids are being loud and they feel embarrassed. It's like, it's because of comments that we get, and it's just, kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna be loud. I know when I go to the grocery store with all 3 of my kids, I try to make it a quick trip because I hate that feeling I get when my kids are being very loud and I feel like everybody's looking at me, everybody is judging me. And that's like a constant thing when you're a mother, especially if you have more than one child. And then, and look, my husband has pointed it out to me. When he goes to the store by himself with all 3 kids, instead of him getting the stares and being judged, he gets told, wow, I applaud you, man. You're a great dad. You're doing such an amazing job. Because he's out and about by himself with the kids. But mothers, us mothers, we don't get that appreciation. And I totally don't mean this to turn into a rant, but like, it's just, it's a thing. It's a thing where mothers feel ashamed when they can't control their kids because we're being judged. And it's like, kids are kids, you know? They're kids, they're loud. So, yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, I was going to make this video right after my oldest was done with school because I knew if I didn't, I was going to get some sort of comment. And in that video where I got the comment, I was going to say something because trust me, I hear exactly what you hear in the background. Like I know. I mean, I hear it every day, you know? But I told myself I'm exhausted of having to tell my kids over and over to please try and be quiet. I'm filming. So I didn't. And of course, because I didn't say anything in the video, apologizing, whatnot, I get a comment. I'm not kidding when I tell you my kids currently are fighting every 5 minutes of the day. And it's exhausting. It is so exhausting. So yeah, that's why I look tired, because I am tired. I am so exhausted mentally and physically. It's draining being a stay-at-home mom. Actually, you know what? It's draining just being a mom. You put your kids, say in daycare or some sort of program where they're away and you're at home because you're a stay-at-home mom, you get judged. You keep them at home and they're being too loud and you still get judged. There's just... you can't keep everybody happy. You just can't. And the main point of this video is mostly to just, I guess, kind of forewarn you. Like, it's summer. I do my best to keep my kids quiet, but you will hear screaming and yelling from time to time in my videos. So if you're not in the mood for that, just click out of the video and come back and watch it when you don't think it'll bother you as much. Or if you want to leave, I am totally 100% okay with that as well, because I get it.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Okay, I think my husband has only been gone for a little over a week. The Dolce & Gabbana bronzer, which shade do I have? 02 light medium. And I'm already so over it. Also, we were dealing with sick babies and sick us right before my husband left back to work. Wyatt Man, which is my boy twin, he was having stomach issues. So we're talking diarrhea all day long and vomiting as well. He didn't eat much for like 2 days, had to deal with vomit and poop. Yeah, so lots of blowouts, lots of puke cleanup. My husband also wasn't feeling well. I also wasn't feeling well. I've been dealing with this cough that feels like it's just barely going away. It's been about 2 weeks. And my twins were also dealing with the cough. The only one that seemed not to get hit with pretty much nothing was my oldest. Yeah, so that's also probably why I look exhausted. Because we've all been just recovering from craziness, you know? And it's just hard when my husband is not home. It's still even hard when he's home, because he's home and he has a list of things he wants to get done. And if I'm filming, you know, he needs to get that done. Do whatever he has on his lists of tasks or chores or whatever, you know, he's trying to get done. Yeah, so it's been crazy. Summer is here and I thought I was excited for summer, but I feel like it's just been a whirlwind since summer has started. I feel like finally my kids, that's probably why they were so loud during that video, because before that they were feeling their best and it was a tiny bit quiet for like a day and a half. Parenthood, you know? And I don't want you all to think that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing. I have thoughts. I feel like anytime that as a parent you get any sort of comment that it involves your kids, it just kind of sort of makes you feel a type of way, you know? Because at the end of the day, you know, they're little tiny humans with their own personalities and you can't really control them. You can guide them and teach them, but you can't control them, you know? So I hope I'm not coming off as a nagging mother. Okay, I didn't tell you, I went into the Makeup Forever pressed powder for my under eyes and the RCMA loose powder for the rest of my face. And I just went into the Gucci brow pencil. I'm going to jump into this Dolce & Gabbana blush. It is Blissful Mauve. And I'll probably put a tiny bit of the Kosas blush on top of it. Now, some of you might be wondering why I just don't film later on in the day and use artificial lighting. I enjoy using natural lighting. I just feel like my video quality is a tiny bit better, a little bit more precise as far as how my makeup looks with a naked eye in person. So I enjoy filming during the day. Also, my oldest, her bedtime is at 8:30, which leaves me 3.5 hours before it's midnight. I do not want to spend the last hours of my day filming, putting on makeup, and then having to wash it right off so that I can go to sleep. Yeah, no, it just does not sound appetizing. I use that time at night to wind down. Also, if there's still chores that need to be done, like say I have a sink full of dishes, or say the clothes that I'm washing, I didn't have the chance to put it in the dryer. Just small little things I usually get done before it's time for me to wind down and go to sleep. When I have to wash my hair, I do it. Well, no, lately I've been doing it after my twins go down. They go down currently 7:15, 7:30, and I'll have my oldest in here in my room just hanging out, either watching TV or on her tablet, and I go and take a shower. But I do my self-care for myself, which from 8:30 until the time I go to sleep is the only silence I get in this house. My kids don't nap anymore. The twins stopped napping shortly after they turned 2. Yeah, I don't want to give up that little time of peace that I get from the time that my oldest goes down until I go to sleep. In this household, we wake up at the same time every single day, Monday through Sunday. The Cosa's Dreamland is the shade. Yeah, we don't really sleep in on the weekends. I think sleeping in for us is usually at the latest 7:30. Yeah. I cannot imagine filming at night with artificial lighting and taking that time away from myself. I feel like it helps with my sanity. Okay, we're gonna jump into this Lilah B, which unfortunately is no longer available. It's the cream highlighter in Be Captivating. If you have any of the old Lilah B products, this is your sign to pick them up and use them. I should probably pull out the concealer. BK Beauty 113. Now I know I'm going to get comments from some of you, my wonderful subscribers, telling me that there was no need to explain myself, but I just feel like I needed to address it. It's impossible to keep everyone happy. I already know this. It's a hard lesson to learn. But it is impossible to keep everybody happy. But I also don't want to sit here and not acknowledge, like, I know, I hear you, you know? I hear what you're saying. And even if I do apologize, it doesn't change it. And also it's like Demi Lovato, sorry, not sorry, really, because this is my life. This is how the cookie crumbles around here. I hope this video isn't taken the wrong way, and I just want you all to know that you are all what's important to me, my audience. Without you, I mean, I would still be making videos even if nobody was watching it, because I honestly and truly do enjoy this so much. Everything about it, the filming, the editing, talking to you all. Now, of course, I can't always give 100% of my attention. A lot of the times I get interrupted with every single thing that I do. There's not a minute in my day where I'm not being interrupted. Sometimes I kind of go on autopilot, and I do respond a pretty autopilot response. But trust me when I say I don't mean to. It's just, I got 3 little humans thinking that I am their servant, personal assistant, whatever you want to call it, 24/7. And when they need something, I need to do it like right now, you know? I hope that you're listening to what I'm saying and maybe not judging too hardcore. Okay, I think I'm just about done. No mascara. Day-to-day makeup. I don't normally do mascara. I just curl my lashes. Again, I hope this video is not coming off the wrong way. I never mean for any of that. Just know that if you have kids, you probably understand. If you don't, apologies. This is me just kind of forewarning you, and again, apologies for subjecting you to my very loud kids. But I hope you understand that it's not intentional. It just, this is what my life is right now. Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, I didn't even tell you. I care about you as my subscribers. I try my best to make sure and try and keep everybody happy, even though that's honestly and truly super impossible. Okay, I think makeup is done. I did forget to mention Merit lipstick in the shade Sunday, and then I did set my eyebrows with the Make Beauty Brow Gel, and I added a tiny bit of the Refi Beauty Laminating gel. That Lilah B highlighter is so pretty. I'm so sad that Lilah B no longer exists. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. And I know sometimes it just sounds like a line for my outro, but I honestly and truly do appreciate every single one of you, especially those who stay subscribed to my channel. I am so close to reaching 3,000 subscribers, and it just makes me so happy thinking about it, because I feel like the community that I have built here is just so uplifting, so nice. Like, you guys are honestly just so amazing. I love and adore every single one of you. Yeah, so bear with me. Just bear with me. I hope you had fun getting ready with me. I hope this video is not too ranty, but I felt like I needed to talk about what I did in this video, just so I can make all of you feel heard, you know? With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hopefully this video didn't turn you off from subscribing. I did purchase the Natasha Denona Golden Palette. I did also purchase one of the Refi Beauty Summer Lip and Cheek kits. I'm super excited. I purchased the pinky tone. It looks so pretty. But yeah, I love makeup. I love playing with makeup, and you will keep seeing me play with makeup. I will see you all on the next video. Bye!